If you thought the catfish incident was Meri's big betrayal of the family, you thought wrong. No one truly cared about that, certainly not Cody, at least not in the way most people would care about being betrayed by their significant other. Cody developed a bruised ego from the incident, but even that took time to develop. The truth is, Meri and Cody's relationship had been on the outs for years. They had been having marital problems before Robyn even came into the family. Robyn certainly got boo-hurt about Meri wanting to go back to school. This was a big betrayal to Robyn. Maybe Meri's biggest betrayal. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be voiceover commentary. The catfish incident was certainly a topic that was thoroughly discussed on the show. Just when you thought the topic was exhausted, it would be resurrected and discussed some more. In my opinion, the truest victim of the catfish incident was Leon. Leon watched their mom carry on this emotional affair, and it contributed to a very strained relationship between them for years. Thankfully, Meri and Leon seem to have a much better relationship these days. Like I said in the intro, I don't perceive the catfish incident as having had that big of a toll on the family. The person that had the hardest time letting it go was Meri. Meri was constantly bringing it up in the vein of being tricked. She even wanted Leon and the rest of the family to meet another victim of the same catfish, which I don't care how old your child is, that is not necessary. When Cody and Meri married, Meri was actually the one most familiar with the polygamous lifestyle. Meri grew up in the lifestyle while Cody was a later convert in his early 20s. When it came time for Cody to acquire more wives, it really was Meri who spearheaded that endeavor.
Meri's been a real blessing because she was a force in actually wanting us to be in the principle of plural marriage and polygamy. Meri's the bait.
No, she said mergers and acquisitions, is what he said.
Meri heavily encouraged Cody's courtship of Robyn, and she and Robyn were allies there in the beginning against the ever-growing bond of Janelle and Christine. The truth seems to be Meri had sort of been relegated to the odd wife out position, and maybe she saw bringing Robyn into the family as a way to even out the numbers and elevate herself back into a position of favor with Cody. In my last video, I referenced how awful I think it would be to have to run every life and financial decision by a committee and let your husband's other wives dictate what you are going to do, where you are going to move, or how you are going to spend money. That sounds terrible. Many fans of the show were actually discussing this concept of rule by committee decision in the TLC Sister Wives subreddit. There was pretty much universal agreement that this sounded awful. The fact of the matter is, what we see in fundamental polygamous families is great deference being paid to the wants and needs of course, the husband and the favorite wife. If your wants and needs align with hers, it's all gravy, baby. But if your desires diverge from the favored wife, then you will likely find yourself on the outs in the family, figuratively banging your head against a wall. When Robyn entered the family, it was now all about her. This was for a couple of reasons. One, Robyn is scrappy and has no problem manipulating any situation to elevate herself and her kids to make sure that they are on top of the family food chain. Also, the original three wives have had 16 years together of infighting. Now they have sort of settled into a routine that keeps the peace for the most part, and no one wants to rock the boat too much. So Robyn, who Cody clearly is lusting after, rises to the top of the pecking order very quickly. It becomes quite clear that being on the good side of Robyn means being on the good side of Cody, and it's a struggle against the wives' core values at times, as we see Christine constantly struggle with her, quote, jealousy. which what I really feel happened is Christine being chastised for speaking up about herself and her children being treated with basic common decency. So you may be asking yourself, well, heck, Sarah, what possibly could have been Meri's biggest betrayal then? Well, I'm glad you asked. Meri's biggest betrayal was when she dared cross the Rob father when she wanted to go back to school. Robyn super wants to make My Sister Wife's Closet happen.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
For some reason, Robyn has deemed that this is going to take all of the wives' undivided attention and dedication in order to get it off the ground. Meri is at a point in her life where Leon is going off to college, and she considers that she may actually have time to fulfill a dream of hers, getting her degree.
After I met Cody, we ended up getting married, so I never went to school. I've been wanting to go back for probably 10 years.
Meri is terrified to tell Robyn that she wants to go back to school.
And I really need her to understand how important it is to me to do this, to go back to college. And I'm going to go back to college. And I'm going to do it starting fall semester.
When Meri told me that she wants to go out to school, it took me everything in me not to just walk out the door.
Having a business, having a boutique, this jewelry business, it's not something that I've wanted to do all my life like you have. Like, my dream has to be to finish college.
I feel sort of ditched by Meri. What am I going to do?
Sorry.
Why is Robyn inserting herself into how Meri is going to manage her time when she clearly can't even manage her own? Remember, she just told Cody she couldn't even consider having another child without having help with My Sister Wife's Closet.
There's more at stake here than just the business.
I'm working really hard for My Sister Wife's Closet, and I don't think I can have another baby unless the workload that
you have with My Sister Wife's Closet lightens up.
This is the reason why we need to bring on investors, and we need to have extra manpower, because I'm so overwhelmed, I couldn't even imagine trying to have another kid right now.
Quite the manipulative power play. At this point, they've already spent a bunch of family money, and Cody isn't going to see all that money wasted, even though that's eventually what happens. So Robyn tells Cody she needs all of the wives to fall in line to make her dream come true, or she can't give Cody the only thing he really wants, more kids to neglect. Meri says this jewelry line is your dream, not mine. Didn't Janelle want to open a gym at one point? So not only can the wives not have financial resources to pursue their dreams, but they can't even have time either. If Meri thought she was gaining any favor with Cody by bringing Robyn into the family, she surely lit any of that goodwill on fire by betraying Robyn with voicing her own wants and needs and daring to try to put those above Robyn's hobby. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.